One of the other areas that you touched on was FedRAMP. Speaking of taking millions of dollars and months, if not years
Mhm.
of time to achieve. And we'll get into the press release we announced of RegScale achieving FedRAMP High, which almost nobody achieves. But before we do that, I'd like you to about another use case, which is a particular technology company that was trying to achieve FedRAMP that we helped automate that process.
It's very similar to that government ATO process. If you think of FedRAMP as just a specialized ATO for cloud, and all an authority to operate is the government saying before you store, process, or transmit any sensitive data, we need to ensure you meet all the appropriate security controls, have done a risk assessment, and you have sort of sufficient protections to ensure that data is protected throughout its life cycle. So it's good security practice. Other sectors would call it different things. The government calls it an ATO. But on the FedRAMP ATO, we were helping a large technology company go through their process, and they just have a ton of scale. And when you think about all the different teams that have to interact, that have to ship paper around, that have to update spreadsheets, it's almost an unmanageable project management exercise to try to do that at manual means at this company's scale. And so what we gave them was a dynamic portal. They connected to their tools. Everything kind of lights up green, yellow, or red based off what it sees. They can burn it down. Teams can collaborate across their components of the application, and it all rolls up to a set of artifacts they can submit in a more timely manner. So what it allowed was significant compression in the project schedule, significant cost reduction. And really, why does anybody do FedRAMP? It's not because we enjoy creating massive amounts of paper for the government. It's because we want access to the biggest market in the world. And the price of admission to that market, if you want to go to Disneyland, you need a FedRAMP. And so we helped them get their pass, get it done much, much faster and cheaper than what they had budgeted for. But the real win for them is access to the market months and months and months ahead of where they would have had it. And think about all the revenue they can now generate and the moat that creates for them versus their competitors who don't have the same ticket. That's part of the value prop we were able to offer that company.